You measure a wire's diameter with a screw gauge. You get a number. You write it down. But if that screw gauge has 0 error and you didn't correct for it, your answer is wrong, and in a practical exam, that's marks gone before you even finish the calculation. Let's fix that in the next 4 minutes. 3 formulas. 1 sign rule. And the exact mistake examiners are trained to catch. Here we go. First, pitch and least count. Pitch is simply how far the spindle moves in one full rotation. Least count is the smallest reading the instrument can reliably give you. Pitch divided by the number of divisions on the circular scale. Get this wrong, and every reading after it is wrong too. It's the foundation. Your observed reading is the main scale reading, plus the circular scale reading times the least count. Straightforward, until 0 error shows up. Here's the part that trips almost everyone. Close the screw gauge with nothing between the jaws. If the 0 of the circular scale lines up exactly with the reference line, no 0 error, no correction needed. But if it doesn't line up, you have 0 error, and it can go one of 2 ways. Positive 0 error means the reference line sits above the true 0, and the correction you apply has the opposite sign to the error. Negative 0 error, same rule, opposite sign. That's it. That's the whole trap. 0 correction is always minus the 0 error. Say it with me. 0 correction equals negative 0 error. Let's use it. Say your observed reading is 2.34 millimeters, and you've identified a positive 0 error of 0.03 millimeters. The correction is negative 0.03. Corrected reading, 2.31 millimeters. That's your final, exam-ready answer. Miss this step, and you'll have the right process with the wrong final number, which examiners specifically look for. 2 mistakes I see constantly. 1. Confusing pitch with least count. Pitch is the axial distance per rotation. Least count depends on pitch and the number of circular divisions. They are not the same thing, and CBSE loves testing that distinction. 2. Misreading which circular scale division actually lines up with the reference line before you calculate the contribution. Slow down on that step. It's where careless marks disappear. This exact sequence, construction, the formula sheet, the 0 error sign rule, and then dozens of numericals to actually practice it on, is the first section of the hands-on physics CBSE practical and NEET booster. It's built around exactly this kind of practical, with Viva questions and record sheet formats included, because a practical exam tests more than just the calculation. 1 rule to remember, 0 correction is always the negative of 0 error. Get that right, and this entire topic stops being a trap. Full screw gauge hub with more numericals is linked below. See you in the next one.